On October 26, 2000, the PlayStation 2 launched in North America with 29 titles and a lot of hype. After redefining the open-world crime genre with Grand Theft Auto, experimenting with skateboarding in Thrasher Presents Skate and Destroy, and publishing across multiple platforms including the Sega Dreamcast, Rockstar entered the PS2 era with two open-world racing games, Smuggler's Run and Midnight Club Street Racing. Today, I'm looking at the latter. My name is OneHip, and thanks for clicking on this video. I've never played any of the Midnight Club games before, even though I bought the first two during the pandemic. So this is my first time diving in as I explore Midnight Club's gameplay, level design, modes, soundtrack, and legacy. Here's my retrospective of Midnight Club Street Racing. Let's go! Both Smuggler's Run and Midnight Club were developed by California-based Angel Studios, now known as Rockstar San Diego. I covered their history in my Smuggler's Run retrospective, so if you'd like to know more about the studio's origins, be sure to check out that video after this one. Midnight Club Street Racing is an open-world racer focused on the import and illegal street racing scenes. It predates other media with similar themes, including the Need for Speed Underground series and 2001's The Fast and the Furious. The game was revealed in January 2000 in a press release, and with permission from the city of New York, Rockstar shut down Times Square to photograph material for promotional use. This included the game's cover art, featuring a Toyota Supra, Mazda MX-6, and an NYPD Chevrolet Caprice. The name Midnight Club was inspired by the Midnight Racing Team, a real Japanese street racing group that held illegal events on the Bayshore route of the Shuto Expressway in Tokyo. The kanji characters featured in the series logos serve as a homage to the group. Midnight Club Street Racing launched alongside Smuggler's Run on the PlayStation 2 to positive reviews, with a Game Boy Advance version developed by Rebellion Developments arriving a year later to mixed reception. The PS2 version sold 1.5 million units worldwide, and earned a handful of industry awards in the racing game category. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of Midnight Club 2, both that game and Street Racing were re-released digitally as PS2 classics on the PlayStation Network in 2013. 3 sequels followed over the next 8 years: the aforementioned Midnight Club 2, Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, and Midnight Club Los Angeles. A 5th entry was planned but shelved in January 2010, and although Take-Two Interactive re-registered the Midnight Club trademark in 2012, no remasters or reboots have been officially announced as of this video's release. While some gameplay ideas may overlap with Smuggler's Run, Midnight Club brings its own identity through its level design and approach to urban racing. Like Angel Studios' own Midtown Madness games before it, Midnight Club pioneered non-linear racing and open-world exploration across 2 maps: New York and London. Each city features its own set of real-life landmarks. In New York, you'll see Times Square, Central Park, the Empire State Building, Madison Square Garden, and poignantly, the World Trade Center. London includes Trafalgar Square, Big Ben, and Tower Bridge, among others. After loading into New York for the first time, I immediately noticed how much of this game's DNA would carry forward into Rockstar's future 3D titles, especially Liberty City in GTA 3, which I'll be covering next. And in case you're wondering, I don't own Rockstar's other early titles like Surfing H3O or Oni, but if you like retrospectives on either, let me know in the comments and I'll get them. The opening video mixes live action and in-game footage set to the 1987 techno classic Strings of Life by Rhythm is Rhythm. And like I mentioned in my Smuggler's Run retrospective, if you have a Smuggler's Run save on your memory card, Midnight Club unlocks a buggy from that game for use in arcade mode, along with a thank you message from the devs. Every vehicle in Midnight Club is fictional, but clearly based on real models, and licensed cars wouldn't appear in the series until Midnight Club 3. Interestingly, the map features real-world brands on billboards and screens. Career mode is Midnight Club's main draw. You start as a New York cabbie who meets Emilio, one of 3 local Hookmen, who challenges you to a race in your slow taxi. After beating him, you're invited into the Midnight Club, a mysterious network of street racers. Events are triggered by following Hookmen to their start points, a mechanic I found quite interesting. Their overhead arrow appears red while cruising. It shifts to amber when you get close, and finally turns green once you've tailed them long enough to initiate a race. If you fall behind, it snaps back to red and you have to try again. Between events, you're free to explore the map at your own pace. You compete in a mix of point-to-point and non-linear checkpoint races against all 3 races, along with pink slip races you can trigger via your in-game phone. Each Hookman has 3 versions of their car to win, with higher grade models offering limited use nitrous activated via the L3 button, which also functions as the horn. After winning a certain amount of events, the city champ appears on the map. And you really do have to earn everything, which is a massive contrast to modern racing games. Many events will take several attempts due to the AI, traffic, and open world routes, but finally winning a race feels great. Once you beat the city champ and acquire their car, you move to London, culminating in a showdown against the world champion. After trying for over an hour to even catch him using the fastest car available at that point in the campaign, I found progression almost impossible. At that point, I decided to wrap up my time with career mode, though I did enjoy it up to that stage. Driving physics can feel a bit twitchy once you reach higher speeds, and the collision system is definitely of its era. There's a damage meter that, once filled, stalls your car briefly before resetting your health and nitrous. Customization is limited to paint color only. Decals on your car can't be removed, but this predates the import tuning boom brought in by Need for Speed Underground. You can select auto or manual transmission, and there's a resizable minimap you can even turn off entirely. Traffic and pedestrians give each city a sense of life. Traffic can appear on fixed paths or spawn around blind corners. And while it can cost you a race, I appreciated the added immersion. You can instantly restart events, which helps a lot. Ragdoll physics are here too, and like Smuggler's Run, watching NPCs scream or curse after you hit them never gets old. Police can chase you, but unlike Smuggler's Run, where authorities are relentless, in Midnight Club they pose almost no threat. I never got busted once, which surprised me after constantly being taken down in its sister title. As mentioned earlier, New York and London are the game's 2 maps, each filled with shortcuts and hidden routes. London was built using the same engine as the London map from Midtown Madness 2, released the same year on PC. Angel Studios nailed the level design in my opinion. I could easily spend hours exploring every corner of the maps. The weather and time of day systems add even more atmosphere. I didn't play this game back in 2000, but I can imagine how incredible it must have felt to freely explore stylized versions of major cities on brand new PS2 hardware. Like Smuggler's Run, I ultimately had the most fun in Midnight Club's arcade and cruise modes, especially cruising through each city listening to a fantastic electronica soundtrack. Thank you for still being here with me. I've made retrospectives on other classic games like this one, so if you wish to see more videos like this, as well as gaming video essays, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Here's Midnight Club's other features and soundtrack. Alongside career mode, Midnight Club features an arcade mode with several event types. These include head-to-head, a one-on-one checkpoint race, waypoint, a similar format but with multiple opponents, and complete freedom in how you reach each checkpoint, and capture the flag, where you grab flags and deliver them to a drop-off point against 1 to 4 opponents. Each mode includes adjustable settings such as time and score limits, and you can unlock new vehicles by completing enough events in each category. Like in Smuggler's Run, my favourite part of Midnight Club is simply driving around, which appears here as cruise mode. You can only use vehicles you've unlocked, but being able to freely drop into either New York or London at any time is great. You can set the weather and time of day before you head out, and even this mode has vehicles to discover. Hidden cars sit in tucked away locations marked by shimmering red icons, and parking on them plays an unmistakable sound confirming you've unlocked a new ride. The soundtrack is a mix of electronica and drum and bass, featuring artists like Derek May and Surgeon. Rockstar has always excelled in their soundtrack choices, and this game is no exception. Cruising around the city streets with a blend of chilled and heavier electronic tracks adds a ton of atmosphere. Rockstar's mastery of immersion is second to none, and the soundtrack completes that experience. Overall, while Midnight Club is a generally enjoyable first entry, it stands alongside Smuggler's Run as a groundbreaking PS2 launch title, one that helped establish how Rockstar would approach open world design in the years that followed. Midnight Club street racing may feel dated today, but its impact is undeniable. As one of Rockstar's first PS2 titles, it helped lay the groundwork for how the studio would approach open-world design for the next decade. Its blend of non-linear racing, urban exploration, real-world landmarks, and free-form mission structure was a clear blueprint for what would become Rockstar's defining design language. You can see its DNA in everything, from Midnight Club's own sequels to the jump forward in Grand Theft Auto 3 the very next year. Angel Studios, later known as Rockstar San Diego, would refine this formula with each new entry, eventually leading to Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition and Midnight Club Los Angeles, games many fans still consider among the best arcade races ever made. And while the series has been dormant since 2008, it remains one of Rockstar's most beloved cult franchises, remembered for its speed, aesthetic, and its focus on player freedom at a time when the PS2 era was just beginning. As a debut entry, Midnight Club Street Racing is rough in places, but it's also ambitious and surprisingly forward-thinking. For many players, it was their first taste of what open-world racing could be. And for Rockstar, it marked the beginning of a new era. And with that, in the next 2 weeks or so, we move forward into Liberty City. My next retrospective covers Grand Theft Auto 3, the game that changed everything. Thanks for watching. What are your memories of Midnight Club Street Racing? Did you pick it up at launch alongside your PS2? Did you also get Smuggler's Run at the same time? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming content. And while I'm not able to buy Midnight Club Street Racing for PC, I can still buy other PC games from Fanatical. And right now they have a massive Black Friday sale. So if you're planning to grab your next PC game or bundle at a great price, consider using my affiliate link in the description, which doesn't cost you any extra. Thanks for your support. Thank you also to my current channel members for supporting me further. There are links to this and my Ko-fi donation page in the video description. My name is OneHip, and you have a good one. Bye!